What is going on, my fellow BFS addicts? My name is Glenn, and I'm addicted to BFS fishing. Today, as promised in my last short, we're going to be testing the Tsurinoya Intruder. This is the 511 ultralight with the Valiant Eagle Pro from Cast King, and we're going to see how it stacks up. I've got a I think 5 gram, 4 gram, 3 gram, 2 gram lure, and we're just gonna see how it does. I brought this rod out the other day and it was amazing. I caught probably a 2-pound rainbow on it for an ultralight. It's a lot of fun, guys, but let's get at testing this thing and see how it stands up. Check. Alrighty, friends, on this Tsurinoya Intruder, on my Valiant Eagle Pro, it's different than the Valiant Eagle. This is the Valiant Eagle Black Edition. Good little reel. I'm not crazy about this max steel. The tip's too flimsy, and I don't know, I just don't have much luck casting it. But this Tsurinoya Intruder, shout out to Peter Kim, told me this should be my first BFS setup, but he said the Valiant Eagle and the Intruder. Well, I lost that setup out there. This looks an awful lot like the Valiant Eagle, but this is the Pro. It's 8:3 to 1, says Valiant Eagle Pro right here. One thing I don't like about it is you can't really see the numbers in here. Like if you look at the Valiant Eagle, you can see the numbers are painted and you can see where's max, where's minimum, but you can't on this one. It's shiny chrome and it's just really hard to see in the sunlight. But I've got the brake set at half, and this is 6-pound fluorocarbon, because that's all I had with me is 6-pound fluoro. I hope I don't have a major blow up. And we're gonna go with the heavy number 7 floating Rapala first and see how it stands up. Actually, this is what I caught that rainbow with last time. So I've got the reel set up. Side to side is just barely any side to side. Drop it. That's pretty good. Let's give it a first cast here. There's 30 meters, guys. And I know it's a 5 gram lure, 5 or 6 grams. I'll throw the picture on the scale here. Look at the action it has, though. Trout can't resist it. All right, cast number 2. Whoa, there's 35 meters, guys. It's 45 meters out to that aerator. I've never really cast fluorocarbon before. I've always used it as a leader, but this is invisible ice shield fluorocarbon. I had it in my I had it in my backpack, so I always catch fish out here to the left, so let's give it a crack. Guys, that's getting close to 35 meters. And believe me, when these rainbows hit it, you know it. I'm not counting on catching fish, I'm just testing this Valiant Eagle Pro. And we're just gonna keep casting. Let's try moving the brakes down a click. Oh, I'm pushing it. There we go. Just one below half. Oh, I got maybe, I don't know, I think about the same, maybe a yard farther. But because this retrieves faster than the Valiant Eagle, like this is an 8.3, that's a 7.2, this does retrieve faster, so I have to keep that in mind. Still, I'd say that's 28 yards. And it's still really not BFS. Well, I guess anything under 5 is considered BFS, so I guess. I don't have any luck casting anything a gram. Look at that. That almost made it to the aerator, guys. Ooh, big trout just jumped out there. I'm hoping I can maybe test out my new net today. All right, we'll throw this 5-gram one more time. Almost to the aerator again, about 5 yards short. So 35 meters, guys. That's respectable, man. That's 100 feet. 35 meters, yep, times 3. One more. Let's get it to the aerator. Well, that one's a little shorter. This Tsurinoya Intruder, I can't thank Peter Kim enough. This is my favorite BFS rod, and it's not even close, guys. This thing is a beast. All right, we're gonna downsize. We're gonna throw on the 4-gram. I don't want to use the rainbow trout colored one though. I've got a 4-gram that's purple. If I can get it out of my stuff. Down at this pond. This is a stock trout pond, but this one is a 4-gram Rapella, number 5, I think. So I don't know if we got to set the brakes up again. Let's give it a chuck. Oh, there's 30 meters. We're still getting 30 meters with 4 grams. I've never cast fluorocarbon before. I've always used 8-stranded braid, and I really like this fluorocarbon. I've got way too much line on here. That's still 27 meters, 27 yards. We might get something to whack it while we're testing the cast capability. All right, let's go again here to the left. Ooh, I got some fluff that time, but it didn't blow up. I might have to turn the brake down 1 notch. Look at that. One just turned right here. Let's see if we can get them. Nobody chasing me. They must just be on the flies today. I got to turn this up a notch. There we go. Man, that's still 25 yards, guys. Yeah, that Rapella looks good in the water, man. Just looks wounded. All right, straight out in front of us. That 25 yards again, maybe a little farther. I think this little rainbow trout is a countdown, which isn't ideal, but we're still gonna try it out. This weighs 3 grams, guys. Yeah, somebody's coming. I hope they don't come to the dock. Ooh, big trout. Let's see how we can cast this. I still got 20 yards, guys. This thing's 3 grams. See if these little rainbows are cannibals. Do they eat their own? I guarantee you they do. That's pretty incredible, man. A 3-gram Rapella. Oh, there's 30 meters, guys. All day. Oh, and whack it. Whack it. I know they're cannibals. All right, let's throw it out the side. I gotta set my drag. Ooh, is that ever light? There we go. We might catch one. Oh, buddy, that's 30 yards, guys, all day. 30 yards with 3 grams. 6-pound fluoro. Tsurinoya Intruder, Valiant Eagle Pro. Let's aim for the aerator. Off to the left a bit. That's 30 meters, guys. I'm telling you. All right, through the shallows again. We got, I don't know, 25. I just want to see one turn on that bait. Ooh, that felt like a bite. I think I hit a weed. I'm just itching for a bite, guys. Off to the right. 20 meters, a little bit over. Burn, burn, pause. Man, I love this reel, guys. This is a really good beginner BFS setup that doesn't break the bank. There's 27. Burn, burn, pause. So again, Peter Kim is the one that told me about the Tsurinoya Intruder. I love the color of this, guys. It's kind of a deep, dark green on the handle. It's a 5-piece travel rod, comes in a really nice case. Look at that. That's almost 30 meters right there. I totally 100% approve of somebody using this as their first rod ever. It is friggin' money. Here we go. 2.5 gram Blux spinner I get off AliExpress. Type in Blux and they pop up in 2, 3, and 5 gram options. I find that blue is the color that they see best. Ooh, I might have to tighten the brakes. Let's try one here. Well, I got 20 meters. Oh, huge rainbow just jumped out there, guys. Yeah, man. There's no doubt they can see that. Let's try over here. I was a little bit sketched out because it's such a light lure. Now I can consistently get 20 meters. Once I get used to it, I can probably get more. All right, let's try over here. Uh-oh. Oh, that was user error all day. Had to blow up. I really tried to chuck it too far. Error, guys. Get lost, wasp. Definitely it was user friggin' error. Still getting fluff. I'm gonna have to turn the brakes up a bit. But anyways, I gotta go because there's people coming. I fully endorse, I fully recommend the Tsurinoya Intruder. Ooh, that went way out there. Tsurinoya Intruder with the Valiant Eagle Pro is a great beginner setup for anybody that's just getting into BFS. 1000%. This is an awesome setup, guys. I love it. One more cast, just in case. I would really like to catch a rainbow for you guys. I did catch one the other day though. Let's try out in front of us here. That is a wicked cast. 20 meters anyway. Alrighty friends, that's going to be a wrap for the Tsurinoya Intruder. This rod, just that beautiful deep green. I love it. With the Valiant Eagle Pro. Remember, it's 8-3 to 1, where this is the Valiant Eagle Black Edition. I really like the breaking on the side because you can actually see the numbers on there. When you look at the Valiant Eagle Pro, it's all chrome and the numbers are really hard to see, especially in the sunlight. But I just want to say a super big shout out to Peter Kim for recommending me this Tsurinoya Intruder, and he actually said the Valiant Eagle. I actually had that set up but lost it in this pond out in the middle here in my kayak. But so I bought the black version. I don't think it's a fair comparison, the Tsurinoya Intruder against this Max steel. They're completely different profiled rods, and the tip on this Max steel is so flimsy I couldn't get any distance with this reel, so it wasn't a fair comparison. But this one, I was casting 5 grams, 4 grams, 3 grams, and 2 grams, and getting very fishable distances with it. So would I recommend the Valiant Eagle Pro with the Tsurinoya Intruder as a beginner setup for somebody just getting into BFS? 100%. It is a great setup. Very, very similar to the Valiant Eagle. I think the Pro is a little smoother, and like I say, I could get that extra 3 to 5 yards on my cast. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Ka-pow.